Hello everyone, welcome to yet another session on soft skills and interpersonal communication with me Waheeda, Assistant Professor at the Institute of Aeronautical Engineering, Dundigal, Hyderabad. In today's session, we are going to talk about goal setting. In earlier sessions, we talked about personality development, how knowing ourselves differs from not knowing ourselves. Here, after having come to know who we are and what are our uh, intentions in life, goal setting is very important. So let's get started. Here is goal setting, what it means. What is goal setting? Goal setting is the process of defining specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound objectives that an individual or an organization aims to achieve. It involves identifying the desired outcomes and developing a plan for achieving them. Then it is our direction that goals provide a framework for all our actions and the direction. They help identify our needs to be done by when, why, and how. Goal setting process also serves as a motivational tool that helps people focus their efforts, stay on track, and measure their progress. It can help increase accountability and ensure that resources are used effectively and efficiently. Without goals, there is no direction to our life. If we want to give meaning to our lives, we need to have some goals. There are different types of goals, different ways that we can achieve. We are going to deal with them in detail. It is a fundamental aspect of personal, professional growth. Goals provide direction, motivation, and a sense of purpose in our lives. They'll help us move forward, achieve our desired outcomes, and improve our overall productivity. In today's rapidly evolving world, where technology continually reshapes how we work and communicate, the importance of setting clear goals is more pronounced than ever. In earlier days, there was no rat race. People had very little few goals and achieving them was very easy. But since in our lives, in the modern era, where there is a lot of competition, people are up to date with all the required knowledge, goal setting has become all the more important in today's world. Goals make the road easier. Why it is important in our life? It will give direction to our life as we discussed earlier. It makes our life easier even if we have our goals set in front of us. Even when it comes to academic tasks, whether it's utilizing an essay writing service or tackling assignments independently, setting big goals like completing an essay can sometimes feel daunting and time consuming. However, there is a solution, breaking it down into smaller goals. By dividing the essay writing process into manageable tasks, it becomes less overwhelming and clearer on the necessary actions to take. If we know how to divide our goals, how to get the work done, that's how it is so important in our lives. There are specific, they are very specific, they are measurable, these are SMART goals. They are achievable, they are realistic and timely. Goals help focus. The benefits of goal setting is that they help us focus. Lets us focus on the next step and helps you move in the direction you want. The body follows the mind. As we all know, in the earlier lectures, we discussed about how what we want can be achieved through positive thinking and motivation. So you need to stay focused and not lose motivation. Be always aware of why you should take specific actions and where they will lead you. The W's, the 6 W's that we are all aware of: why, when, what, which, where, and how. The 6 W's that we are all aware of have direct connection with the benefits of goal setting. If you know why you are following those goals, why you are trying to achieve those goals, it becomes clearer for you. It becomes easier for you to achieve that goal. And how do they help us? In another way, they allow us to measure our progress. By setting goals, you can measure your progress because there is always a definite end point to compare with. It is recommended that you write down your goals to visualize progress and make the small goals you have already achieved. It will motivate to reach your existing goals faster and set new ones. It will have a track. Your life will have a track, will walk on its track if you have goals set. It will benefit you immensely. Goals help overcome procrastination. When a goal is set, you are responsible for completing the task. At the back of your mind, that goal is always pinching you when you are trying to procrastinate, or when you are trying to waste your time. It seems important. You will take steps towards achieving it without delay. And if it does not appear to be important, then useless actions are likely to be taken that will hinder the speed of achievement. If you do not think that goal is very important, if that whatever action that you are doing, if you think it is not so important, then you will work on towards the goal that you have set for yourself. The goals are rewarding. When the goal is achieved, one feels satisfied. That gratification, or that feeling of satisfaction, is incomparable. Conversely, unfulfilled goals leads to frustration and stress and slow down the company's development or personal growth. It is like if you are taking up some goals and you are trying to achieve it in that stipulated period, then it will boost your confidence. It will increase your self-esteem, and layers of self-esteem will boost your will contribute to your confidence. And when you are confident, you can take up any job that you are thinking of, and if you take up and start doing it, there is no stopping, there is no looking back towards it. And that very feeling, that very action, or that feeling behind your brain will help you achieve success. And it is advisable to set goals that all team members will interest in pursuing, thus contributing to product. This is also called as team goals. When more than two people get together and try to work towards achieving a certain goal, and your friends, your co-workers are along with you, then two are better than one always. So thus it will contribute to better productivity. Setting goals contributes to self-improvement. Again, if you have set some goals for yourself, you will be a better person than before, than a day before. Continuous development will bring success in both the personal and professional fields. Yes, it is a circle. I call it a circle. If your personal life is fulfilling, it is satisfying and it is gratifying, and you are happy and you do not have any troubles or any problems in your personal life, you will be happy and you will be free to accomplish your professional goals. So it leads to other. And if you are professionally successful, if you are keeping on setting your goals and you are fulfilling your goals, then what happens? You will be professionally accomplished also. Well-defined professional development or personal development goals can improve your personality in any area of your life, but the rewards depend on your efforts to achieve those goals that you have set for yourself. Then goals also motivate you to achieve more. If you have set a goal and you are able to achieve it without lot of difficulty, you think now you get used to that achieving, that get used to the winning of the goals, then it benefits you in achieving more. It motivates you because you have achieved the earlier goals. Now you have a motivation to work towards the more goals that you are going to design or set up for yourself in your life. When a person is aware of and understands his vision and clearly articulates the goals to be achieved, he motivates himself to go in the desired direction. In addition, he has an understanding of how to get there. It provides the necessary dose of motivation and the desire to move faster to set new goals. What happens is that now the road to the goal setting is clear in your mind. You know what has to be done, the steps that you need to get successful in your goals. Then you become used to that, and you have the understanding also, and what the necessary motivation was required during the time. What was that thing that motivated you, and what was the thing that kept you driving towards your success, made you uh, attain that goal. Goals make the road easier. Setting big goals can sometimes seem unattainable and time consuming. At, in the beginning, when you see some uh, big errand to be completed, you feel that it is very difficult to achieve that because the time that you require, the resources, you may think that you are not having them. But if you have decided in yourself that you have to achieve it, things will become easier for you. Setting big goals sometimes, as I told you, becomes difficult. They look time consuming and they look bigger. But there is a solution: small goals. What you should do is splitting complex goals into smaller ones no longer seems so unattainable, and it is clear what actions need to be taken first. By meeting small goals every day, bigger ones can be achieved too. What can we do for that? First, we have to, whatever the big goals are there, we have to divide them. The easier one or the beginning, we have to keep on dividing those goals into smaller segments and then start achieving it. For example, uh, if any assignment is given, for example, like earlier we discussed, if it is a big assignment, you have to start working by giving subtitles to it, and then making some subheadings so that you work on small segments each day. And after having achieved that goal, you need to reward yourself for that. A small outing with your friends, maybe after having completed the half assignment, you can treat yourself with an ice cream, or you can even go out with your friends for a movie, or any other thing that you love. So that you are happy about your attainment, you are happy about your success, and then that happiness will motivate you to achieving better in your life. It provides clarity and direction, as we told you, increases motivation and commitment. What do the uh, goals give you? You have a proper vision in front of you. What is it that you want to see yourself 5 years from now? What are your short term goals? What are your long term goals? And what are your middle term goals? And you have that stipulated time, and you, at the back of your mind, that time is tickling all the time, and you know what to do next. Then, because it provides you clarity and direction, it will be easy for you to achieve your success. Increases motivation and commitment, enhances focus and productivity, facilitates tracking progress and celebrating achievements. These are the 4 points that we have discussed till now. What is it? What do the goals provide, or how does goal setting benefit you. It provides you clarity, as I told you, and direction. You have clarity in your vision as to what is it that you are going to do in this so much time or stipulated time. It increases your motivation and commitment. You have now, instead of wasting your time, you think you have some commitment and you need to accomplish that. So you will be focused, you will be working towards something that is more important than wasting time or than procrastinating. It enhances your focus and productivity. If there is something, goal setting is there, if you have a vision, if you have a goal in your life, it will keep you focused towards it. You will not go haywires, or your directions, you will not have several directions in your life. You have your vision in front of you. It facilitates tracking progress and celebrating achievements also. How does it help you facilitate tracking? Since you are dividing the task into small segments, and as you achieve the target, if as you complete that progress, and then you, as I told you, you can even treat yourself and you can celebrate your achievements. This will help you go further faster in life. What we need to have in our life is, first we need to have a strategy, make a vision, and then team up. If it is not an individual activity, team up with proper people, select people who can be of some help to you in getting the success or setting your goal into progress. Then you see whether they are achievable. Like do not set unachievable goals, like very difficult tasks that are very difficult for you, which are impossible. Something like next year I want to travel to the moon, or I want to make a construct a flat over there, something like that. Unachievable goals are taxing, and they will bog you down. They'll frustrate you if you think you are not in a position to achieve them. First, design task or set goals which are achievable, which you think which you can do easily. Once you are getting into use or getting accustomed to the ways of achieving goal setting, then you can focus on better, bigger goals by dividing them, as we discussed in the earlier slide. Then whether they are achievable depends on what kind of a team that you have, how much of a support that you have been given, and how much motivated you are from within, and how much of motivation that you are taking from your surroundings. How much of the motivation is received from your environment, from your people around. The other day, in the other previous video, we talked about positivity and motivation. So how we should be keeping positive people and positive vibes around us, and how to try to negate the negative aspects of our life, negative people from our life, and so that we achieve our success in life. Then they should be measurable goals. Set measurable goals, then you see for the rewards. Maybe sometimes the goals that you have achieved for yourself, the work is for a short period of time, but you will see the results on later time of your life. You cannot call them as long-term goal. You have achieved that, but the work that you have done is taking some time to progress. It could be that. So for that, we need to have realistic goals. What are realistic goals? Setting realistic goal is vital, because they provide direction, focus, and motivation, as we discussed earlier. They increase success chances. There might be some unrealistic goals also that we want to achieve, but we need to start with some realistic goals, which will give us more chances, that will increase our chances of success. Build a positive self-image and break down aspirations into manageable steps. Like, we need to have a positive self-image. Yes, I can do it. I have the potential. So these affirmations, we talked about these affirmations in discovering ourselves. What are the dormant qualities that are sleeping, that are hidden in us, that we do not know? Then we talked about the SWOT analysis also. Certain things that we know about ourselves, certain strengths that we have in our personalities, that we have been fostering in our personalities, we know. But there are certain things that we do not know of anything about ourselves. Maybe some other people know. So these are the stages that we talked about. So they foster resilience, adaptability, and learning from setbacks. If we were not able to accomplish the goals that we have set for ourselves, this will give us an experience in life. If we have done any mistake, we will learn from our mistakes and know how not to repeat those mistakes that we have committed in the due course of time of trying to accomplish these realistic goals. And then learning from the setbacks happens. Realistic goal setting empowers progress, confidence, and continuous improvement. Now, since you have a realistic goal in front of you, it was easy for you to, or with great difficulty also, if you have achieved it, you have been empowered by the progress that it has given you. And the result of that, the success of that accomplishment gives you confidence, and it gives you motivation, or it gives you the ability or the confidence to accomplish and improve in your life. Okay, so it has a goal setting as a roadmap to success. Goal setting and success, they go hand in hand, or you can even call them as cousins together. If you have a goal in your life, success will follow you. Or if you are successful, it could have happened just by your realistic goal setting priorities. Goal setting is an important factor in growing your business, in growing your self-esteem, in growing your personality. There are a lot of types of goal settings that we are going to talk about. Here, you have to paste all of them one after the other. There could be some goals about your how you want to develop your personality. In that lecture, we dealt as to if you want to develop your personality, you need to know who you are first. So if you know, then only you'll be able to develop that personality. If you have a negative personality and you are working towards developing that, then you will be developing a negative personality. Of course, that will be the result. So you need to know what kind of a person you are. Here, that personality fits a lot. The same steps apply to setting your personal goals as well. Without goals and process for tracking your goals, you may have difficulty seeing the big picture and staying focused. Goal setting helps you create a roadmap that can guide you from where you are right now to where you want to be. Where you are right now and where you want to be in your later days, later years. So this will award you, or this will give you a roadmap as to how you want to succeed in your life. So we need to first jot down the short-term goals that we have in our life. What are those short-term goals? Like for a BTech student, clearing all the papers without any backlogs could be the short-term goal that he or she might have. Or even shorter goal could be submitting all the assignments, submitting all the lab worksheets, and completing all the given assignments and things like that. A little bit bigger short-term goal could be completing. For a fourth year student, the short-term goal could be clearing his BTech degree without any active backlogs. Then long-term goals could be, where do you want to see 5 years from now or 10 years from now? Could be in your long-term goal. Then we have the professional goals and we have the personal goals. So in which year you want to start your family, and professional goals. After completing my BTech degree, I want to take admission into MTech degree, and after completing that, I want to do a PhD degree. So these are some of the long-term goals that you have mapped out, because your PhD will take 5 years. So smart criteria for setting goal is that they are smart goals. They are also called as specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. That is why they are the short form is SMART, smart goals. That's why they are called as smart goal. What is the criteria? They should be specific. First, go for the specific goals that we must have. What is it that specific thing that you want to achieve in this short period of time? Then measure them. They should be measurable, and certain things that are achievable. Don't go for things that it is very difficult for you to achieve, and then at the end of the day you will be failed in that goal setting, and then the failure stamp is there, and you think now I'm not good for anything, and stamping yourself like that by that name would be a failure itself. So it should be relevant and time bound. You cannot be just giving another 100 years time for any particular thing that to happen. Okay, you might do your work and it might sometimes take 100 years to give you results. Maybe we will not be there that time, but the next generations will see, like how people of earlier generations left things for us, and now we are enjoying the benefits of those work that other people have done for us, isn't it? So there are several types of goals. There are 8 kinds of goals that we are going to talk about. They are smart goals. They are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-based, making them goals you can set with nearly total assurance of completing them. They may help you build confidence and develop skills you can pursue more challenging goals in the future, and then you will have them like the chart shows. What exactly are you trying to achieve in your life? That is the specific goal. Then how will you know when you have achieved it? That is measurable. What the time resources that are measured. Then is it genuinely possible to achieve it? You cannot be just thinking, as I gave you the example, that I want to travel to Mars, or I want to construct a building over there or something. I want to construct a Hilton hotel over there or something like that. Does it contribute to your agency revenues growth? Is it relevant to you, or is it that you have a vague idea about that goal and then you have started working? No, it is not advisable like that. You need to know whether it is relevant to your personal life, or whether it is relevant to your job, or to other things. If it is relevant, then only you should go. When do you want to achieve this by? You have to set the time, fix the time by this year, or if it does not happen, then the next year, or the 5 years tenure or 10 years tenure that you want to achieve. So these goals are of different types. Meet a regular quota that we discussed earlier. Professionals whose employers task them with meeting quotas may use the SMART goal strategy to ensure that their responsibilities are approachable. Pursuing your work with this framework may help you divide each task into attainable portions to more efficiently achieve it. Finish a puzzle. This may be a personal goal or a group activity for workplace bonding. Since there are limited pieces and you can set a time limit to finish it, you can likely achieve this goal, making it one that meets all the criteria of a SMART goal. Then maybe it is a reading a book, or you have another short term goal. These goals can be set for more immediate outcomes. Then for that you can do a write a daily entry. Reading, you may enter the events, thoughts and feelings you experienced in a diary or journal at the time of each day. Your goal might be like be to write at least one sentence by the end of each night for a month. Then attend a skill building course. If you want to achieve something and if you do not have all the skills that are required, then you can also attend a course. What we need to do is we need to drink more water to keep ourselves hydrated and maintain physical health. You can set a daily goal for yourself to drink a little a set amount of water, like 4 liters of water which are required. Then we have the long-term goals. These goals that you can set for extended outcomes. They may be goals that take a significant amount of work to achieve. They may be months, years, or even decades away. These some of the examples, like complete a fitness routine. It's important to exercise to maintain your physical health. You might set a goal to complete a month-long fitness program, or lift a certain amount of weight. Then start a small business could be another. You might make a plan to start your own company. This can require an investment of money, time and effort as well. So that is also more important. Become a proficient at a skill. Whether it is for work or for a hobby, you can set a goal to successfully learn a new skill. This may take significant time and also practice. Then we have interpersonal goals, the dyadic relationship that we want to hold with people around us, our family members, our neighbors, relatives, our co-workers, our classmates, our colleagues at work. Which we focus on social skills and relationship. It is very important in life, and in today's tech savvy world, it has become all the more important. These relationships could include acquaintances, close friends, family relations, or professional connections. Then we spend more time with loved ones. We get to know each other, so that we can respond to their requirements accordingly. You might set a goal to commit a certain amount of time each day or week when you spend quality time with a friend or a family. Have an important conversation with the people around you, so that they feel loved by you. Become a more confident communicator. Yes, when you express your feelings, your thoughts, your emotions, your knowledge, and your likes and dislikes to the people around you, it will improve your personal relationships, and you will feel relaxed, you will feel happy, and you will feel accomplished. You will feel satisfied in your life, and this will have a great impact on your professional life also. You might read a book on how to improve communication skills, or take a relevant class, or take a relevant course for that matter. Then you need to set up career goals. These goals focus on your professional life. The collective workplace goals or individual professional aspirations. Like if you are in a team and you have to achieve your goal within that stipulated time, or the time frame, or that stage. Could be gain a promotion. For example, if it is for your own self, or if it is along with your team. If you want to change your salary and your responsibilities, you might pursue a profession. Then excel sales quota. Professional goal might be to sell more than they are required to sell. This might do this by adapting or improving their sales tactics, or talking to more clients. A deadline is given to you and a target is given to you. After having achieved that, if you want to get more financially independent, if you want to be economically free, then you might work towards that, or this might help you be recognized by your higher officials, by your higher authorities, then you will gain a promotion in your life. Then it will also improve your workplace relationships with other. A healthy workplace relationship, so that everyone feels comfortable and valued at work. You might do this by identifying close colleagues you want to get to know better, and making plans to go for lunch together could be one of the goals, types of goals. Then, as students, you can have academic goals to focus on your education and academic career. You can, at various stages of your academic career, including high school, undergraduate, graduate, and teaching. Then, to earn a degree, to maintain good grades, win a scholarship, all these come under that. And conduct research. This conducting research, publishing your work, all these responsibilities of a researcher. Students in certain fields may conduct research as a part of their studies, or to qualify for graduation. Then after that, they need to publish their work. Pursue this goal by researching your area of study, reading other publications on these topics, and staying updated on trends in your field. Then stretch goals. This kind of goals take significant efforts and risk to achievement. These goals are often beyond what you have achieved before. The ideal outcome of setting one of the goals is that it encourages you to expand your abilities. Like finishing a triathlon. This is an athletic challenge where you run, ride a bike, and also swim a certain distance without a certain period of time. Within a certain period of time. This goal may require extensive training and determination when you are trying to do a racing. Learn a non-native language could be another type of a goal. It will help you understand other people, and it may set a stretch goal for yourself to become fluent in that language. Pursue another job. If you want to change your work environment and responsibilities, you can pursue another career. You might choose a field that requires you to learn new skills and study standards. Also, it could be triple your yearly sales quota, as we have discussed earlier. It will be necessary for achieving, but then work to get as close as possible. This may help them improve in their overall sales. Then we have the financial goals. If all these other goals are set, you have the ability. Because a small example I'll give you in your life. If you do not have proper goals in your life, there are so many people in one organization, or in an office, or in an institution. For example, right from the starting of the building, the infrastructure, from the gatekeeper till the highest official in that organization. Each one is striving towards success. Whoever is striving towards success, and they have these measurable goals, the smart goals in their vision, those people achieve success. The rest are not. Because from time to time you will see people who are there in that profession or in that position for so many years stay there. But some people who have come newly, joined that institution or joined that organization, are getting success gradually, one after the other. In a short period of time, they have reached the pinnacle of the success. What is it? The difference between these people who are there stagnant in that position for so many years, and the ones who are achieving success. We have to measure that also. Meet a regular quota. Then, as we discussed, we have this health goals, financial goals, educational goals, as we discussed, relationship goals, sports goals, that I am going to learn this game, lifestyle goals. I want to increase my standard of living. I want to have a posh villa for myself, like or health goals. I want to reduce my weight, or if the person is lean, I want to increase my weight, like that. Farming goals, the parenting goals, that I want to teach these things to my kids. Like business goals, I want to take so many shares in this market. Then after retirement, what is it that I want to go? I want to travel the world around. Kids education goals, career goals, spiritual goals, all these types of goals are there in our lives. So we need to first conduct a self assessment, then write down potential goals, then convert these objectives into small goals, smart goals, as we discussed earlier. Build an action plan to meet these goals. How to develop these? By making a build an action plan to meet these goals. Map out a timeline and set deadlines. This we have discussed. Get started on your goals. Then checking your progress regularly. Your goal should be realistic. If your goal setting mistakes to avoid, you should avoid that your goals should be unrealistic. Your goal doesn't focus on the right things. Your goal takes too long. You don't learn from mistakes. You are influenced by others. You don't track your progress. These some of the things, negative goals, are some of the things that are that when you are making mistakes, that you should avoid them. From sources across the web, accountability, then daily planner, way of life, asana, company, habit tracker, to-do list, be focused, focus timer, things like that. After having received those goals from your sources across the web, reward yourself, smart goal, Baron Fit Clear Habit Journal, best self action pads, things like that. Thank you. With this, we come to an end of the session on goal setting.
Like, share and subscribe. Hit the bell icon for more updates.